Throughout the course of the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium's indelible history, some of the best sports personalities have graced this iconic venue. And today, a new generation of football stars are lining up to take the field. Magandang hapon, Pilipinas. And we welcome you back to the RMS para po sa pagpapatuloy ng ating Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023. This time, Group B action between Manila Digger and the Pilipinas Dragons FC. Let's take a look at the starting rosters for both teams real quick. Unahin na natin ang Manila Digger FC. Only their second match of the Copa. A bit of changes here. It's going to be Reynold Riaso as the designated shot stopper. And then elsewhere, you have some foreign reinforcements here, of course. Bukod kay Daniel Ashley and Alu Wade. Now you see number 18, Stephen Apia. He goes by Tonaldo as his common name. Back here in the club football scene, and of course the usual substitutes, the likes of Eli Usman, Spence Galasa, and Roberto Orlandes Jr., as well as the two Regalas also there to provide the support. Dumako naman tayo sa Pilipinas Dragons FC. They are going to make their debut in the Copa 2023 in just a short while. Some intriguing names here: Jared Peña and Inigo Castro. So those two gentlemen, part of the Stallion U19 program, they're making the switch here for now para po sa Pilipinas Dragons, coached by Ayi Bimbo, who also goes by Ni Aryi, the three-time UAAP champion himself. Teddy Travis is the captain, making the switch from Mendiola and now trying to just lead a group of young talent here na masasaksihan natin in just a short while. In just a few minutes, we'll bring you the kick-off and the march in before that. So wag po kayong aalis, tutok lang. This is the Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023, only here on the PFL Facebook and YouTube channels. they are, Manila Digger FC in their yellow, and the Pilipinas Dragons royal blue. Handshake being done right now as we are about to kick off in a few minutes. This is once again Group B action in your Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023 here at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium. Only the second match in Group B. Manila Digger, only their second match. The first match was against the University of the Philippines. They lost to the Fighting Maroons 4-1. And now you are taking a good look at the players of the Pilipinas Dragons FC. Once again, the core of this lineup coming from Stallion Laguna U19. Players who have represented in the Palarong Pambansa under Calabarzon, as well as Lasal Zobel. And then now we turn our attention to Manila Digger FC in their yellow with the light blue and red colorway. Doon sa balikat ng mga players. Few more minutes and now we proceed with the tossing of the coin. Our officials for the match, we have John Mike Basinang as the first referee. The assistants are Thirdy Saluria the third and Willimore Francisco. Fourth official is Samuel Mendoza. Referee assessor natin is Dennis Estaniel and your match commissioner is Robin Allen Kainglet. On your screens, of course, player number 18, Stephen Apia, also known as Tonaldo, captaining the ship here for Manila Digger. Doon naman sa kabilang dako, Teddy Travis making the switch from Mendiola. Now he is tasked to lead this young team coached by Ayi Bimbo. Lots of storylines as we are about to unfold the action here. We will discuss that as we go along. Maraming salamat po sa pagtutok nyo. Ito po ang Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023, the mid-year tournament, which now features 17 teams. We have expanded this outside of the member clubs, making it even more competitive and unpredictable. At sa loob lang ng ilang sandali, it's going to be Manila Digger FC and the Pilipinas Dragons. A busy afternoon for football in the domestic club football scene. We also have the PFF Women's League simultaneously happening in Carmona. And we are off. It is Pilipinas Dragons to get us going here in their blue. Travis to Santos. They have Solomon Obu as well. Bumubuo sa kanilang backline. A patient approach here for the Pilipinas Dragons, and gaya ng nabanggit ko, ang mga player dito naglaro sa Palarong Pambansa. Representing Calabarzon, they're from Lasal Zobel. And of course, pagkakaalam natin, ang Lasal Zobel also has that beautiful pitch in Vermosa in Cavite. And then, you also have players from Stallion, the under-19 squad. Nagsama-sama sila to form this team called the Pilipinas Dragons FC, and a proven winner, yung kanilang head coach, si Coach Ayi, on the long ball. But it seems that it's too fast for Bacchus Ekberg to chase. Napalakas yung pasa, but a good ball that will give Reynold Riaso in black the first opportunity to make contact with this ball as we approach the second minute of the early proceedings of our contest. And they go high, trying to target Tonaldo right away. Stephen Apia saw action for the Manila Nomads back in the UFL days. He has been playing locally for Manila Digger doon sa 7th League in McKinley. Now making the jump here. From what we are hearing so far, Manila Digger, as that is an error here. Chance for Kauyong inside the box. Here's the cutback. It is deflected. Dangerous moment right there for the Pilipinas Dragons. And their keeper, Inigo Castro, one of the other players from Stallion under 19. Lots of pressure right away. And yun ang gusto nating makita, kung kayang makipagsabayan ng mga bata dito sa mga dihamak na mas eksperyensyadong mga player ng Manila Digger. Pero nabanggit nga natin, ang kanilang head coach ay si Ni Aryi, also known as Ayi Bimbo, ng kanyang mga kaibigan at kakampi. Played for the UP Fighting Maroons, delivered 3 men's football championships to the UP football program in the late 2000s to the early 2010s. A legend doon sa Diliman, to si Ayi Bimbo, now trying to lead the next generation of athletes here. Manila Digger in yellow, playing from right to left on your screens. Tonaldo pupunta sa kanan. Kauyong tries to keep it alive. It's going to be a pass back here as the Dragons recover. Ekberg. And this is Teddy Travis. Taken down. No call. It's going to be a save for Castro. Forceful challenge there. Teddy Travis, medyo ininda agad yun. See that once again. Ekberg goes to Travis. And from his left, I'd have caught the ball there, Robertson Alvior, number 30 from Manila Digger. And of course, you have to play through the whistle. Kung walang tawag, the play continues. You cannot stop. Good presence of mind from Cesar Inigo Castro, the third. However, it's a corner here, delivered on the volley attempt. Alvior, that one does not get the proper cut. And from what we saw doon sa mataas na bola, naapektuhan ng hangin, the weather conditions here inside Rizal Memorial Stadium. Maaraw, mahangin. Well, some of the matches here for Group B were scheduled last week. However, again, because of Egay, because of Falcon, they had to be moved to another date. Unmarked is Solomon Obu. Controls. Here's the third touch. The lob inside the box. And a deflection made by Reyaso. Hinampas na lang yung bola just to keep it away and avoid early trouble here. As we see right there, it looks like Kobe Stewart got a piece of that. Corner taken short. They go to the edge of the box and now inside the header for Santos does not work. Alexander Santos. But that is a good short spell here for the Pilipinas Dragons, showing us some encouraging signs sa pagsisimula ng ating laro. 6 na minuto pa lang nakakalipas rito. Manila Digger will try to bring this ball forward. Here's Dean Ibarle, who makes a good chase for that. Is marked and dispossessed by Joaquin Collo. Good effort from the part of Collo. They go to the ground, but there was someone there to intervene. Good activity from Obu. Castro trying to go to Ekberg. Obu to Ekberg once again. From what we're seeing so far for both teams, they're not involving the middle that much. Going to the long ball, trying to go from back to front real quick. There has to be more patience here as we go along. Papakiramdaman pa ang mga kupunan natin rito. Obu. Ekberg. Here's the cross. Pero mababa. Ekberg once again. And now this is Jared Peña. Peña weaves past the defense. Is taken down by Alvior. It's a whistle and a set piece. Doon sa gilid from the right wing. A good position here for the Dragons to try and make room. We talk about Jared Peña, of course, getting a call-up doon sa ating senior national team, the Ascals. Goes without saying, a bright future for this young man. Here's the whistle, Peña. Good curve on that ball. Yun nga lang, masyado nang malapit. And that ball just sails out. Interesting. First 8 minutes of this contest, to say the least. Changing direction, Azares. That was well done. Wade. And in the middle, Kobe Stewart absorbing contact. Alu Wade is being used as one of the midfielders here para kay Coach Lerche Enjang. Alu Wade also played for Mendiola. There he is. Trying to target Tonaldo right away doon sa kaliwa. Ebarle controls this one. Good 1-2. Good connection between Ebarle and Tonaldo. Cristal, another player who used to play for Mendiola. Lots of changes, familiar faces, different places dito sa ating Copa Paulino Alcantara. Glad to have you join us once again. Live po tayo sa ating Philippines Football League Facebook and YouTube platforms. Do give us a shout kung saan kayo nanonood, from your smartphones, your tablets, your computers, or even projecting it to an external display sa mga nasa bahay, in transit, or sa opisina on this weekend. Who knows? Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok saan man kayo naroroon. Ten minutes, 0-0 battle so far. We're still arguably in that feeling out stage. Travis. Pupunta sa kanan. That one intended for Ekberg, but it was met by Cristal. Good activity from the center back. Wade. Well, there is trouble there on that particular area on the field. And now Ekberg and Azares nagkakagirian ng konti. Wade. That one took a deflection. It's going to remain with Manila Digger. Well, at some point, this match is going to open up, of course. Against just the second match for Manila Digger. First match for the Dragons. They're making their debut. So there's that certain level of excitement. How you approach your first Copa Paulino Alcantara match. Much coveted mid-year title for the domestic club football scene. Reyaso will track this down. Alam nyo, maganda sa Manila Digger FC, they have actually 4 goalkeepers for their full roster. So you have Reynold Reyaso who's starting. You also have Ranel Toscano and Daniel De La Fuente, part of the substitutes for today. And then Joaquin Tong also part of the roster. Binabalasan nila yan inside the box. That was close, but it looked more na natisod on his own weight. Ito si Peña. And so we go to the other side. Tonaldo. Oh, this is Ugwu. They go high once again, and now to the right flank. Ibabalik kay Tonaldo. Burst of speed here. Tonaldo, the shot. Does not merit any commitment from Castro. But Tonaldo, he has the ability to score from basically anywhere. Doon sa kanilang attacking third. He's a player to watch out for. Stephen Apia, number 18 for Manila Digger. Once again, ang Manila Digger po nakadilaw on your screens, and Pilipinas Dragons sa asul. Very fitting choice of color, of course, when your club is named Pilipinas Dragons. Merino from the back. Magandahan dito for the Dragons. Inuunti-unti nila as that ball just ends up in the middle. Now Ekberg. And Alu Wade is able to adjust. Peña weaves past one. Here's the shot. Goes above the bar for Peña. Pilipinas Dragons sinusubukan ang kanilang mga katunggali. But on that occasion, may tao sa harap ni Peña, had to go slightly higher the angle of elevation doon sa kanyang tira. And yes, that is why there is a corner taken short once again. Ibabalik muna to the edge of the box and into the area. Not really a good touch of that. Solomon. Will they get it out of trouble for now? Yes, they do. Alvior moves forward to Cauyong. Marco Cauyong, one of the only goal scorers here in Group B. The only goal scorer for Manila Digger dun sa kanilang 4-1 loss against UP. Ball will stay with the Dragons. 14 minutes in. And sa nakikita natin, like what we mentioned, inuunti-unti ng Dragons yung kanilang build-up. Magkakakilala na rin ang mga player na ito, like what I said. The core of this squad coming from the Team Calabarzon doon sa palarong pambansa. There is a whistle. Possession back to Manila Digger. Lots of activity in the first 15 minutes of this match. They go to a long one once again. Cauyong tries to make the chase. But good presence by Karaig. Just bothering ito si Cauyong. Nevertheless, they earn the corner. Paunti-unti, Manila Digger getting more corner set pieces. They will organize. Signal is given again. The high ball. Aluway tries to make contact. It is tracked down. Lots of space. That one just bounces off the top for Darwin Regala. Well, he was unmarked. Decided to take it. Napataas ng bahagya. Decent attempt, to say the least, for Darwin Regala. Joined by Daryl Regala. Doon naman sa substitutes. This one controlled by Stewart. Ibibigay kay Tonaldo, is ahead of the pack. But bothered once again by Obu. Santos. Obu sends a long one. Hinahanap si Peña. Ball still with the Dragons. Good control, however, it ends up with Regala. And clearance made here. That was Joaquin Colo. Oh, inside the box, Ekberg. With a deflection there. Fortunately for Diggers. For Digger, rather. Travis. Pupunta sa kaliwa. They try to sort this one out. Try to go above the line once again. And Riaso. That one took a deflection. Back and forth we go really here. Di natin masabi sinong koponan right now has the dominance in terms of possession. End-to-end action we're seeing here. There have been some decent chances for either side. Stewart unable to do what he intended to. Sinubukang ibigay kay Tonaldo using his head. And now once again, Ekberg. That ball will go out. 19 minutes in. And both keepers also being challenged here from time to time. Reynold Riaso for Digger and Inigo Castro for the Dragons. Once more, Ekberg. But there is no connection. Miscommunication there on the part of Ekberg and Colo. Cristal. That one intercepted by Colo. Travis. Hahanap. Colo once again. Is being shadowed brilliantly here. That one retrieved. It goes just straight to the mitts of Riaso. And ang ganda ng ginawa niya doon. Alam niyang pwede niyang kunin yung bola off the touch from an opponent inside the area, preventing further damage. Kauyong and Gonzales nag-aagawan. Travis. Well, this is his natural position here, just being a midfielder who can also attack. Ito si Teddy Travis. As this is a pass back to Riaso, and then the long one. Merino. Heads it. Ebarle will leave this for his teammate. Babalik sila kay Ebarle. Going to the right, but too low of a pass. Karaig was there. The pace have slowed down here, we can argue. Una pag-settle na parehas. And now it's a matter of the tactical arrangements here. As Wade. Once again, naagaw. Ball ping-pongs, but a shove from Alexander Santos. See this once again, Wade trying to target Kobe Stewart. A push from behind from Santos. Jemson Cristal. They go short, putting it back into play. Tonaldo babalik kay Cristal. Now Alu. On the intended 1-2, but there is someone in blue. Peña. Oh, glorious pass right here. Could be an opening for the Pilipinas Dragons. Here's the shot, and that's a goal. What a sequence, and what a better finish for the Pilipinas Dragons. Picturesque celebration there. Andre Paulo Gonzalez with the finish as Jared Peña sifted a remarkable pass here. Look at this. Nagkasinyasan lang. And Gonzalez does the rest. Iniwan yung dalawa. And the strike 1-0 for the Dragons. You could not have asked for a better start to your Copa Paulino Alcantara campaign here. Talking about the Pilipinas Dragons.
Dragons FC by number 11, Andre Paulo Gonzalez.
Andre Paulo Gonzalez in the 23rd minute. Ang alahati na tayo sa ating first half. Gets the initial conversion for the Pilipinas Dragons. A memorable one at that. Boy, what a sequence that was. The beauty of the through ball. Perfect placement from Jared Peña, no less. And that's what really created that chance for them. And now Travis. Okay, batiin natin si RM Chua, nakatutok. Maraming salamat. Si Pao at si Arancha nanonood rin from Manila Digger, of course. So, sabay yung laro ng Manila Digger. The women's team is also playing doon sa Carmona. It's Manila Digger versus De La Salle University sa ating PFF Women's League. Mamaya po sa PFF Women's League, UP and FEU, the University of the Philippines and Far Eastern University, the defending PFF Women's Champion. Of course, led by Inday Tolentin and all those players. Tonaldo, able to control. Could this be a chance para makabawi? Here's the cutback. And fortunately for Merino, that one took a deflection. They concede the corner. Tonaldo, Kauyong was there to support. But a difficult angle to create for Tonaldo that time around. This is just the first match, of course, of a doubleheader. Mamaya naman, CF Manila and the Philippine Air Force. Sa ating Copa, corner here taken. Good spin on that one. But Merino was once again there. Kauyong sends this one to the skies. And Barley will not be able to track that. It seems we have a hydration break, as pointed out by John Mike Basinang. Again, clubs are permitted one hydration break per half. It's the discretion of our top official to give that to them. And of course, it's pretty much well merited. Napakainit ng ating panahon. Kayo rin po, kahit nanonood lang kayo, just make sure to stay hydrated. You don't want any problems. Listen to your bodies, ladies and gentlemen. That also gives us a chance to just say hi to everyone. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok. Once again, live po tayo this broadcast presentation on the Facebook page of the Philippines Football League as well as the YouTube channel. Let's take a look at some of the comments here. At napapansin natin yung mga Mendiola FC 1991 players doing their scouting already. Jimel Rivas, Eric Manlapas, and the rest. Magandang hapon sa kanila. Of course, Mendiola FC 1991. And well, they're actually in another group, but still, it's a good way to be supporting some of their former teammates here. Kung papasadahan natin ang Group B, there are 5 teams actually in Group B. The University of the Philippines, Manila Digger, Pilipinas Dragons, Dynamic Herb Cebu, which is yet to see action, as well as Maharlika Manila FC. So only 5 teams. Top 2 will advance to the quarterfinals. The third placed team in Group B has a chance to advance to the quarterfinals. We resume action here. Inigo Castro. Pilipinas Dragons suddenly ahead. Laban dito sa Manila Digger FC. Tonaldo. And this is just going to be sifted back to Inigo Castro. ni Alexander Santos. Like what we said, after a few minutes of a feeling out process sa pag-uumpisa ng ating laro, it's really more of the tactical approach now working here as we approach the half-hour mark. Nakapag-settle na parehas. Barle. It's going to be 1 against 1. Too heavy on the first touch. Mawawala ang bola. Good effort as well from Solomon Obu to anticipate, and he just clears this one. Hindi agad nakababa ang Manila Digger just to provide support. And now the Dragons have also dropped to a more defensive approach here for this particular instance. Alvior. Ashley. They go to the right side this time around. Kauyong, iiwan muna kay Alu. They go to the opposite side. That ball meets Ibarle into a 1-2. Tonaldo, here's the shot. And that one deflected into a corner. Stephen Apia, aka Tonaldo. That's all the space he needed. Goes to his left. Martin Joshua Mirino. Looks like there was no contact, so it was just high. From our vantage point, it looked like it took a deflection. So bola babalik rito for the Pilipinas Dragons. Some token pressure from Tonaldo. Almost paying off here for Manila Digger. And just in case you're wondering bakit Manila Digger yung pangalan nila, it's actually a club that has good support from a construction firm, and that is why they decided to call the club Manila Digger. We saw action in the Sevens League. Those were the early steps that they took, and now here in the Copa, already in the half-hour mark of our contest. 30 minutes have gone by, and that ball, nobody home for the Dragons. Speaking of a busy afternoon for Philippine football, some of the Filipinas are currently in Glorieta, dun sa Adidas Brand Center. Of course, the official outfitter of our Philippine women's football national team. May meet and greet po doon. We saw some of the fans who lined up for the meet and greet for a chance to meet Sarina Bolden, the captain Hailey Long, Ina Palacios, Maya Alcantara, the rest of the Filipinas. Kahapon, nasa Taguig sila. That was a motorcade which culminated into a meet and greet event doon naman sa Market sa may Taguig. On the volley, that one is wide for Jemson Cristal. One of the other players who has a penchant for striking from way out. It was just left for him, and then Cristal. Oh, we saw one back from the PFL season. Jemson Cristal against Cebu. That was in Imus. I remember that vividly in my head. A screamer of a goal. Isa sa mga bagay na kailangan tutukan rin rito. And now there is chance here for the Dragons. Peña. That one ricochets off a body. And now Tonaldo accelerates. Has a chance here. Stephen Apia trying to go one-on-one. Cuts it back for Kauyong. And for a second, Manila Digger stops playing as that sequence just ends. Obu It is tracked down by Tonaldo. He's showing that skill. Maaagawan ni Jared Peña, and that's the quality we're seeing here from Peña. Doing his best para makipagsabayan sa mas matatanda, the more experienced players in the domestic club football scene. Much has been said about the rise of Jared Peña. Definitely part of the future Pascal's rosters. Obu goes to the right. Good timing here. Joaquin Colo, the cross. And there was contact. Two players colliding. Reaso doing just enough to prevent another goal. Peña again. Well, you have Teddy Travis and Jared Peña. You have two excellent distributors here for the Pilipinas Dragons. The game can just open up from the middle para sa kanila. Travis choosing Ekberg. But a good touch there for Azares, preventing Ekberg to even meet the ball. And to make matters worse, Ekberg looked like, kinapitan niya itong si Azares. Tinawagan naman agad ng ating referee again. John Mike Basinang, our top official here, is assisted by 3rd Di Saluria and Willimore Francisco. 4th official is Samuel Mendoza. The assessor is Dennis Estaniel. And your match commissioner is Robin Allen Kainglet Crestal. Just lets that ball go out. Trying to take some time off as well para makapahinga sila bahagya. Reaso puts it back in play. Daniel Ashley playing the right back spot here for Manila Digger. Di Discarte, Kauyong. They go from back to middle and now up front. Weaving past the defenders, and now Tonaldo switches once again. However, ball was lost on the way. Well, if you see Stephen Apia play, he really is very agile. However, that instance, nawala yung bola. And speaking of which, same case for the Pilipinas Dragons. Like what we said, after that maiden conversion by Andre Gonzalez in the 23rd, it's as if medyo bumaba yung pace rito ng dalawang koponan, the level of intensity. But we do expect it to pick up again. Tonaldo gets a touch. Ebarle fought for that. Kauyong trying to bother Santos. They go to Travis instead. Now back to Santos. 1-0 lead for the Pilipinas Dragons in what could be a dream debut in the Copa. Manila Digger playing only their second contest in the Cup. Tinalo po sila ng UP 4-1. Advancing here, the Dragons. Daniel Ashley, good presence of mind. And now Kobe Stewart trying to wrestle for possession. He does. Again, just back and forth action here. Pretty much a wide open ball game we're seeing. Crestal. Tonaldo. Trying to change direction once again. Pero nakaharang na agad doon si Joaquin Colo. Not wanting to give space. Manila Digger medyo nahihirapang umabante rito. And now Kobe Stewart. But Kauyong is way ahead of the pack. That gives us the chance to discuss with you kung ano nga ulit ang offside rule. Again, if you're on the offensive, kung papasahan nyo yung inyong kakampi, eh dapat may maiwang isang defender, kahit isang defender man lang. Huwag nyo lalampasan lahat. That's the offside rule in football. Looks like Elias Ogwu is about to enter the match for Alu Wade. Short afternoon for number 40 Alu Wade, as Elias Ogwu is now part
Number 40, Alessandro Wade, replaced by
of the action here, the 11 on the field. Elias Ogwu, player number 8 for Manila Digger. He's going to be slotted in that central midfielder role again. Coaching the Manila Digger FC side is Lerche Enjang. Tuloy-tuloy po ang aksyon rito, and now Ogwu gets his first touch of the ball. Alvior pupunta sa kanan once again. Stewart trying to dance. At nag-obliga naman itong si Karaig. Dispossesses itong si Stewart. At ito ang kagandahan sa Pilipinas Dragons, as we have been mentioning, this is a young team, but the chemistry is already there. Testy moment here. Kauyong to Tonaldo. Could be a chance, but a difficult angle. Also using the left boot. That's his non-dominant heel, itong si Tonaldo. You see that once again, not enough power and the angle to challenge Inigo Castro. Travis. And now, makapapansin natin, Digger pressing high. Good timing here. Kauyong, the strike. And it is saved by Castro. Good connection between the two. Tonaldo and Kauyong. The closest we've seen Manila Digger creating an attempt. Kauyong, again, the only goal scorer for Manila Digger doon sa kanilang 4-1 na pagkatalo against UP a couple of weeks ago. Ogwu is able to win back the ball. Alvior pupunta kay Tonaldo. Look at that back heel. This was Azares rather. And now an opening for Kauyong. Weaves past Kauyong again. And look at Solomon Obu. Last second recovery from Obu prevents Kauyong from shooting from close range. Tatakbo ang Dragons. Can they transition into a counter? It keeps getting closer para rito sa Manila Digger. And they keep on bouncing. Stewart, and that is... You can sense the frustration para rito kay Stewart. Paunti-unti itong Manila Digger getting some interesting sequences here in the past few minutes, as we are already past the 40th minute of the first half. 5 more minutes of action in the first half, plus added time. Cristal, Ibarle. Ogwu sifts a long one for Azares. It is handled to the left flank. Tonaldo against Ekberg. They go to the middle. Ogwu has to be aware of his surroundings. Alvior. And finally Regala. Stewart. From the right wing again this time. Ogwu. They try to decide where to go. Kauyong. And the flag is held high here. That will end that sequence for Manila Digger. Paunti-unti kumakatok ang mga nakadilaw. Pilipinas Dragons in blue, ahead by just 1 goal. You see the score on your screens. Andre Paulo Gonzalez, mababalikan natin yung goal na yon when we go to our halftime highlights. The assist by Jared Peña and Andre Paulo Gonzalez doing the rest. A long one here collected by Daniel Ashley. Ogbu once again goes a bit high there for Tonaldo. Too much mustard on that pass back intended for Azares. Well, Cristal is there to pick it up. Dragons, for a moment they dropped, but now they're once again pressing a bit high. Tonaldo has the ball, but again heavy on that touch. Trying to set himself up. And Castro able to adjust. Just picking it up from inside the penalty area. Merino. Travis. We go forward, Ekberg. Kapitan along with John Andre Azares. And out of frustration, Azares kicks that ball out, which delays the proceedings here. And now having a word here with the referee is Stephen Apia, again, Tonaldo. And John Mike Basinang, our referee. It's going to be a set piece here for the Dragons from distance. Yun yung nakita ng ating referee. Yung hawi ni Azares. May kalayuan itong set piece na ito on this, of course, free kick for the Dragons. As there's about 1 more minute before the announcement of the added time inside the box. That one hits the back of the head. Of Kobe Stewart and into safety. Or Jonathan Imperial rather. Once again, just good activity and coverage from Obu. Imperiali babalik muna rito sa gitna. Travis. Peña turns, leaves it for Travis. Oh, excellent connection between the two. Did you see that? Reynold Reaso alert on that sequence.
Additional time, 2 minutes.
The 1-2 between Travis and Peña. Back the other side we go. Obu clears it. 2 minutes of added time announced here inside the venue. We are now in stoppage time for the first half, as it is still the Dragons up on top, 1 goal to nothing. Their own version of the 1-2, Barley and Tonaldo, does not connect. Ashley and Peña nag-uunahan. Ashley will give it to Cristal unmarked. Nakababa na yung mga Dragons rito. Final minute of first half action here. Cristal. Kauyong. And that is an obvious offside call to make. That back line for the Dragons masyadong mataas. And it does pay off, resulting in Kauyong being called for offside. Hindi na nakabuelo to begin with on that particular play. Still have about 30 seconds here, half a minute, for the Dragons to piece together an interesting sequence. Merino to the middle once again. Peña now tries to dribble on his own. Masyadong maraming yellow shirts nakapaligid. High boot after high boot. Good control. Ekberg controls still. But it is going to be called here. dahil muntika na roon si Ashley, but even before that, and that is the halftime whistle here, even as a player is down for Manila Digger. And that is the conclusion of the first half. Pilipinas Dragons FC, you could not have scripted it any better. Andre Paulo Gonzalez gives them the 1-0 advantage sa pagtatapos ng ating first half. Pilipinas Dragons 1, Manila Digger FC 0. And punta tayo sa ating highlights just to see how this eventful first half unfolded. This was the tap away by Reynold Reaso. Lots of chances created by both teams here. And then you see that header for Alexander Santos. He also had a set piece. Peña tried to put the English on that ball, pero masyadong malapit. Doon naman sa dako ng Manila Digger, it was basically the Marco Cauyong and Steven Apia show in the first half. They were the ones covering lots of ground here para sa Manila Digger, and this was the setup. Look at that brilliant ball sifted through by Jared Peña, and then the finish by Andre Paulo Gonzalez, giving them the lead. It was the 23rd minute at the time, and then Tonaldo tried to take one back. He had a couple of more openings here. Same with Cauyong, but to no avail here. It's going to be an interesting second half, to say the least, here para sa Manila Digger if they want to take one back, pull even, and try to force the draw. Lots of football action still yet to unfold here. So we see that shot by Cauyong as well, picked up by Inigo Castro. Once again, it is 1-0 Pilipinas Dragons leading Manila Digger FC. Magbabalik po kami for the second half and more. This is your Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023. Keep the legacy. Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Rizal Memorial Football Stadium as we are about to kick off second half action between Manila Digger FC and the Pilipinas Dragons. And just to recap, of course, it's a 1-0 lead for the Pilipinas Dragons. Andre Paulo Gonzalez in the 23rd minute producing the conversion. And that is the difference dito sa ating laban so far. Manila Digger looks like they've made another switch here. Spencer Galasa is now part of the 11 on the field. Of course, played collegiate football for Arellano University. Also saw action for Maharlika Manila FC. Second half is underway here. Manila Digger in yellow, playing from left to right. Filipinas Dragons in blue will now play from right to left. Manila Digger susubukang makatabla rito. Filipinas Dragons will try to pounce on this scoreline and have more cushion. Susubukang makaalagwa rito. That is a long throw and Daniel Ashley picks it up. However, lost control and his balance. Not the start you've wanted here for Manila Digger. Basically just gifting a corner here, and now they take it short once again. Always taking it quickly. Peña, the header, and then is collected by Reyaso straight into his mitts. A quality attempt. Fortunately for Manila Digger, at the right place, at the right time. A good way to start the second half for the Dragons. We'll see it right here once again. Gonzalez to Peña, and then the lob. The attempt looks like from Santos. Could have doubled the lead right there. Whistles blown, but ball already collected by Inigo Castro. Ronaldo came rushing forward. Nagkasabitan sila ni Merino. That is Merino. Kauyong. Some pressure here from Manila Digger, as of course they have the chance to equalize. Ronaldo to Ogwu. Good effort from the Dragons. Peña pupunta sa kanan to Ekberg. Ekberg again. He's taken down by Ogwu. A good spot to take a free kick here for Manila Digger. And yes, that is without question, that's not shoulder to shoulder. So the players will organize. The Dragons already have a 1-0 advantage here. 3 men for the Digger, forming this wall to bother the line of sight of Jared Peña. Well, trying to go through that wall, but there was no one on the right wing. Para sa Pilipinas Dragons, miscue, pagkakataon. The Dragons, here is the shot. It is too high and too strong. It just goes out. Joaquin Colo. Riaso, the goalkeeper for Manila Digger, taking the place of Ranel Toscano. Kauyong, ball is out. The sun is steadily starting to set here at the RMS. Play continues. Galasa back up on his feet. And now Riaso. Travis. Oh, wild shot from Solomon. But they get a second ball here. Ball intended for Peña. Good activity from Ogwu. Trying to thread the needle and target Tonaldo. Hindi mapupuntahan sa pagkakataon na yon. Oh, good pass by Gonzalez. And it is collected by Reaso. Good effort as well from the Manila Diggers last defender. Hinarangan na lang yung bola so that of course itong si Colo could not make contact anymore. Here's the play once again. Gonzalez going to Colo in the Azares. Great effort from the defender here. Back to live action we go. The shot, it is punched away. And Azares. And now Galasa. Nasusubukan muli ang Manila Digger in the early moments of the second half. 51st minute of action in this Group B match. The first match for the Dragons. Manila Diggers sinusubukang makabawi sa kanilang pagkatalo sa UP a few weeks ago. This is the first game for Tonaldo also. Galasa and that familiar sleeves that he always wears when there is a match. Tonaldo, babalik muna rito. And now Tonaldo once again. Travis was there. And they take it away. However, Dragons unable to complete the stop. Not yet the end of the sequence here for Manila Digger. Regala. Pupunta sa gitna. Sends a high one again, targeting Tonaldo. And now Azares. Tonaldo finally with control here. Tonaldo to the middle for Dean Ibarle. And Regala, that one goes out. It's going to be Pilipinas Dragons in their attacking half. As this ball was gifted to them. Agad-agad pupunta kay Gonzalez. But Daniel Ashley is alert to the ball. Gonzalez to the middle, Peña puts up a wild one and it just goes out. Extra work for one of our ball boys here. Not quite the angle and again the cut on the ball. Quite an ambitious attempt there for Jared Peña. Riaso will go to his left to Cristal. The two center backs here for Manila Digger. Tonaldo to the left. Spencer Galasa back to Tonaldo. He is onside. That ball just goes too deep. Looks like Solomon Obu got a touch. So it means a corner kick for Manila Digger. Pagkakataon for the men in yellow. Taking this corner set piece. Looks like it's Galasa. Lots of elevation on that one. And it is cleared by Merino. Mapapansin natin of course on your screens, kapansin-pansin din yung tangkad nitong Pilipinas Dragons. Yes, they are young, but they do possess that tall average height dito sa labang ito. And putting it certainly into good use. Now they advance once again, back to the middle to Travis. For a moment trying to go to Gonzalez and Kauyong. Well, his body was out. Bola mananatili para sa Pilipinas Dragons. Looks like it's going to be a long throw here. Bubuelo. Si Gian Caraig. They go straight to the box. But not enough numbers there. Obu. Still Pilipinas Dragons. Digger yet to complete the stop. A bit of a long one here. Ashley was there, but it somehow ends up with Peña. No follow-up. Regala. Or this is Alvior rather. Goal kick, says the referee. Last touch made by the Dragons. Nahihirapang bahagya rito ang Manila Digger. Try and get this ball out of the back. Ogwu. And now some space here for the Dragons once again. However, Peña and itong si Imperial hindi nagkaintindihan. Ogwu. And again, they have not been as accurate as they have wanted to be sa kanilang mga pasa. Ogwu, Tonaldo. A long one for Kauyong. Flag stays down. Now they're in their attacking half. Kauyong against Travis. Some opening here. They go to the left. Dean Ebarle. Pupunta sa loob. Galaza. But that ball nowhere near him as it is easily collected by Inigo Castro. Papalapit na tayo sa ating 1 hour mark. 57 minutes of football. A rare error there from the Dragons as they just give this back to Manila Digger. Ebarle to Cristal. Now everyone gets involved. Manila Digger taking their time. They have scored just 1 goal in 1.5 matches so far. That is of course Marco Kauyong. First half against UP. Natalo po sila doon. 4-1 was the scoreline. Nasa Group B po tayo. Kasama dyan ng Manila Digger at ng UP at ng Pilipinas Dragons. Dynamic Herb Cebu and Maharlika. Pagkakataon, Tonaldo. And that one just deflected by Castro. Hindi pa rin bumibigay rito ang Pilipinas Dragons. You see that one more time. Going to his left. Just that burst of speed. Again, a very agile player. Itong si Tonaldo. Leading to another corner delivery here para sa kanyang koponan. 5 lamang ang mga koponan sa Group B. Lots of elevation once again. And the way we see it, llamado ang Pilipinas Dragons when there's a lot of aerial doon sa mga bola ng Manila Digger. Mas matangkad yung kanilang back four, yung kanilang last line of defense. Diyan sina Santos, Merino, even Caraig, and Ekberg, and Obu of course. There has to be another way here to try and just penetrate the defense here for Manila Digger. Dean Ebarle. May pito ang ating referee. Once again, this is the Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023. Here inside the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium, Manila Digger in yellow. Regala to Spence Galasa. Moves to his right and will now try to dance against the defender. Galasa still from the middle. Alvior. That one poked away. It's alive on the second chance. The rebound, Kauyong, straight to the hands of Castro. Another dangerous moment, but disaster is averted here. Galasa sumasayaw. Alvior, the initial shot from distance, and then the rebound. Kauyong. Tonaldo was there. Ogwu, Travis, that ball bouncing from one player to the other. And the foul there as someone goes airborne for a moment. That was Gonzalez, met by Ogwu. Kahit sabihin mong bola yung gustong kunin itong ni Ogwu, if there is contact made with the body, that is an obvious foul call. Papalapit na sa ating 1 hour mark, 60 minutes into this contest, 30 more minutes. Regala misses. Masyadong mataas yung bola. It does go out anyway. 30 more minutes plus added para dito sa Manila Digger to try and get the equalizer para naman sa Pilipinas Dragons. So far, holding on to this advantage na naisin nilang dagdagan. Merino. Castro is outside the box. There's not enough pressure anyway. They go to the long one. It is retrieved. Gonzalez. And a good intention there, pero masyadong malakas yung pasa. Papunta sana kay Gian Caraig. You can sense the disappointment. Agad na mga inako nito ni Gonzalez. Travis. Sumabit bahagya kay Tonaldo. High boot for Tonaldo. Now trying to carve out some space here. Down goes Obu. No whistle here as that ball goes out. Possession goes to the Pilipinas Dragons. And that's a good look at Solomon Obu. Looks like he will need some attention here. And just to recap, the Pilipinas Dragons, nabanggit natin on the top of the coverage. Ang mga players ng Pilipinas Dragons, pinaghalong mga player ng Stallion Under 19, mga players na nag-aaral sa Lasal Zobel, mga players na nag-represent sa Calabarzon in the palarong pambansa. So these are youngsters, these are young players. And of course you have the likes of Jared Peña, Inigo Castro, and then Teddy Travis, who is just 23, and he is now the captain. Siya yung bata sa Menjola, but now siya yung veterano rito who try to lead this squad. And speaking of the Pilipinas Dragons, yung kanilang head coach naman ay si Ayi Bimbo ni Aryi, a 3-time UAAP men's football champion for the University of the Philippines. He is from Ghana in Africa. And we have been looking at some stories about Ayi Bimbo. Aksidente pa nga yung pagkakapunta niya sa Pilipinas. He was trying to play in Singapore from his, of course, home country of Ghana. E napadpad sa Pilipinas out of some visa problems. Somehow, nabigyan ng pagkakataon para makapaglaro sa UP. And now coaching the Pilipinas Dragons. You can argue a full circle moment for Coach Ayi. But right now, Solomon Obu is being taken out of the field. We hope it's nothing serious. We're not so sure anong iniinda niya rito, but he's holding on to that right thigh. Nakaangat yung shorts niya and he's pointing out to that. So momentarily down to 10 men ang Pilipinas Dragons. Kumakatok sa pintuan ang Manila Digger. It is now 11 against 10. Daniel Ashley to Riaso. And out of trouble, it is controlled by Colo. Ogwu. And again, good effort from the defense of the Dragons. Gonzalez. the goal scorer in this match. The lone goal scorer in the match. Karaig. Babalik muna kay Gonzales. Kauyong got a piece of that. Merino sends it to the middle. But it is Galaza who's right there. Back and forth we go here as someone's down. Ball is out. Andre Gonzales. So on your screens momentarily, itong si Andre Gonzales. Well, time continues to run here. Dito sa ating laro, it's now 66 minutes in. Manila Digger still trying to knock on the door. Galasa changing direction. Pulls back. Almost going out. Able to control that one. Fortunately for them, the long clearance leads to Jameson Cristal getting involved. Darwin Regala to Kauyong. Try to go to the middle. Tonaldo. Not the best of first touches that time. Although alam natin kung saan patungo si Tonaldo sana. Tonaldo once again controls. Alvior. I think he tried to go to Ibarle. Here's the lob inside. And it is captured by Inigo Castro. Between the two goalkeepers in this contest, halos pantay in terms of activity. Riaso and Castro. Several times being challenged, several times also having to go outside of the box. Meanwhile, inside the box, Gonzales. But a good effort there from Regala. Di nga lang nagkaintindihan, they would have wanted that to be cleared using a long ball. Reaso opting for the short clearance. Sequence not yet over now, it seems it is. Ashley, good short passing here from Manila Digger. But it suddenly ends up with Colo. Peña. And again from the outside. Trying to rush things here, Jared Peña. Still a wide open contest here, Manila Digger. They've created some sequences that could have led to a scoring opportunity. Tonaldo creates some separation here and trying to target one of his teammates. It's cleared for safety. That will give way for a couple of substitutions here. Andre Karaig, the other Karaig, you have Gian Vince, of course, who's on the field right now. This is number 8, Jan Andre Karaig, plays forward, and then you have number 6, Justin Concepcion. Looks like for Teddy Travis. So, Pilipinas Dragons trying to be more offensive-minded in the last 22 minutes of action. Galasa, left wing.
Number 77, Solomon Obu.
Ibabalik muna rito. Cristal once again.
Number 8, John Andre Caray.
Ashley. Galasa still. Tonaldo. Mahahabol ba ang bola? Yes, he does. Tonaldo from the edge. Against 2. Now here's the cross. Kauyong. Nadaplisan ang bola, but not able to really get a shot. Ball being chased. Daniel Ashley beats Gian Karaig to it. Good recovery from Daniel Ashley.
Yes, coach! Good step, good step!
Gauyong. Yung subukang markahan nung isa pang number 11 who is Andre Gonzalez. 70 minutes in this match. Just one goal for either side. That is the scoreline so far. Manila Digger 0, Pilipinas Dragons 1. Andre Gonzalez scoring in the 23rd minute of this Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023 Group B group stage match. Pilipinas Dragons once again. That one intended for Imperial but no one home. Gaya ng sinasabi natin, pwede pa ito para sa Manila Digger. Spence Galaza taken down. Looks like we have another change here. Eli Usman, player
Substitution
number
for Manila
4.
Digger FC. Daniel Ashley
Replacing
Number
Daniel
4.
Ashley.
Ilemona Usman.
So Eli Usman, player number 4, plays forward, although he can also be a defender. Covers a lot of ground. Pero of course, for the purpose of this contest, looks like Eli Usman, as you see right on cue, is going to provide more offense here for Manila Digger. More options up front. Offense for defense substitution for Coach Lerche and Jiang, as of course they are badly in need of that equalizer to try and get their first point at least of Group B. That ball once again ping pongs right and left, and now finally Tonaldo. But a good effort as well from Concepcion, getting in front of Tonaldo and getting the ball back. Now the middle has opened here briefly for the Dragons. Concepcion goes to the right. But Ibarle was there. Ogwu to Galaza. Well, for either side, the middle is open. Usman to the middle, Alvior. But this possessed by Peña. Back and forth we go. And now Darwin Regala deep into the left flank, or the right flank rather. Regala. This one bounces off Gonzalez. A corner earned. Good spell once again for the Digger. Well, someone's down for Manila Digger right now. There's a good look at, looks like Dean Ibarle. Oh no, correction. Looks like it is and we have Azares, of course, a concerned look on his face. It's Robertson Alvior, number 30. Getting eye sprayed for now. Elias Ogwu also right there with a concerned look. And from the looks of it, looks like Alvior is also going to be stretchered out of the pitch. Well, it's going to reduce us to a virtual 10 against 10. Kani-kanina lamang Solomon Obu also taken out of the field para naman sa Pilipinas Dragons. And we hope everything is well as well para kay Robertson Alvior. Solomon Obu made his impact. Left an imprint in this contest. Balik tayo sa aksyon. 75 minutes into the contest. It's going to be a corner set piece here dito sa kanan para sa Manila Digger. Kauyong magbibigay ng senyas. Kauyong once again. Good elevation. Usman got a piece. Ronaldo from distance, but sends that ball flying outside. Medyo nakakaramdam na rin tayo ng frustration dito. Galing kay Ronaldo as we look at the replay here. Kauyong. Usman. Not really a shot there. Just trying to meet the ball, and then Ronaldo. That ball just goes outside of the camera view and the field. It's been quite a wide open second half here to say the least. Ronaldo controls with the chest. It is retrieved by Ogwu. Pahabol ang Pilipinas Dragons. Ebarle gives it forward to Usman. Now Pilipinas Dragons set up once again. Gonzalez. Last second recovery there from Manila Digger FC. Could have been another great sequence. It's a counter here for Manila Digger, but the flag is up. Offside ang tawag. As they tried to transition, of course, into a counter attack. Wala na pong 14 na minuto sa ating laro, plus of course the added time. Meron tayong dalawang manlalaro na kinailangang i-stretcher. Kung marami-raming added time ang idadagdag dito, ilalagay ng ating fourth official na si Samuel Mendoza. Through ball once again. Couple of players down. Play continues. But an intentional foul there. I think just to stop the play. As it is Jemson Cristal down. The medical staff here for the Manila Digger, sumisenyas. Of course, as Jemson Cristal, he has also made his mark here as the key defender here for Manila Digger. But it does not look optimistic at all, as Cristal is in lots of pain, to say the least. The stretcher is going to be by his side once again. Already the third player who has to be taken out of the field for now. It's going to be 10 against 9 after Cristal is taken out. And a concerned look, of course, from the players here for Manila Digger. "79 minutes of action." It does not even reflect sa ating scoreline because it's just 1-0 for the Pilipinas Dragons. But yun lang, rami nang nangyari dito sa ating laban. And this is just the first contest. Again, maya-maya lamang we have CF Manila and the Philippine Air Force. So we have Muhammad Al-Muhili, Stefan Schrock, and the rest of Club de Football Manila going up against Philippine Air Force. Yanti Barsales, the legend. Gio Pabuala, and of course, the next generation, the rest of the Air Force. Kauyong deep into the right. But that one goes out. Sorry miss here for Marco Kauyong. Bumelo for a split second. And that ball was not set. It continued to roll out. Jerwin Cordova and Daryl Regala, the other Regala, coming in for Manila Digger.
FC. Number 30, Robertson Alvior, replaced by number 19, Darren Regala.
So Alvior replaced by Regala.
Number 16, Jimson Crestal.
And Crestal replaced by Cordova. That will bring Manila Digger back up to 11
number 5, Jerwin
players.
Cordova.
Kauyong had the right thing in mind, trying to go to Daryl Regala. 10 more minutes for Manila Digger to try and find the equalizer here. Yung panabla. To their credit, they have not conceded another goal. Again, just one conversion courtesy of Andre Paulo Gonzalez in the 23rd. On a transition to a counter. And similar to the first match yesterday between Loyola and their counterparts, Gareli United, this match, again, pushing the players to the limit. It is not in any way to say na wala sila sa kondisyon. Well, lalo na itong Pilipinas Dragons. Kakagaling lang sa palarong pambansa nung ilang mga atleta rito. They are in game shape. Same goes with Manila Digger FC, but the weather condition here inside Rizal Memorial, and you lose more fluids, there is of course higher chance that you get dehydrated, suffer from cramps. To the box, but Usman, the only man in yellow. Regala. Usman. Still a chance. Ooh, high boot. That one hits the face clearly of Imperial. They just let it go. And this one headed by Galasa. Not much offense we're seeing from Manila Digger as well. Silang naghahabol rito. Castro forced to give it up early as Usman came rushing forward to his direction. 83rd minute of this contest. Galasa. The lob inside to an on-rushing Kauyong. But the accuracy has to be pinpoint here. They take it back. Dean Ibarle to the left. Tonaldo. Sasayaw against Ekberg. And again, these stretches, madali ring napipigilan ng Pilipinas Dragons. They just seem to have the formula for it. To the left. Imperial. Lots of room here in the middle. A long shot from Karaig. Captured by Reyaso. Gian Karaig. No one really marking him from his area. Decided to take it. Ekberg. Good connection from the right. Well, the Pilipinas Dragons, they have the lead. Now becoming more patient. The pressure is not on them. It's really on Manila Digger to try and score. As it stands, it's going to be the full 3 points for the Dragons. Jared Peña. And clearance made right away. Now Tonaldo tracks it down. To Regala, back to Tonaldo. Nagmamandali dito ang Manila Digger. You know that there's the sense of urgency for them. Tonaldo. Oh, that was Eli Usman rather to the middle. Ball is cleared. Tonaldo from the right. Will leave it for Usman. Usman to Tonaldo. Masyadong malakas ang pasa. It goes out. Kita nyo sa bandang ibaba ng inyong screens, Coach Ayi is telling his players to calm down. They have the lead. They can take a more methodical approach to this. Just be more patient as time continues to wind down. Daryl Regala to Darwin Regala. Regala through ball, Usman. But the holding midfield here for Pilipinas Dragons, steady as ever. Elias Ogwu. Dini Barley, not sure what the plan was. Ogwu. They go high this time to Usman. But Castro was there. Wala na pong 4 na minuto bago, of course, bigyan ng added time. More or less, perhaps maybe 7, 8 more minutes for Manila Digger to try and pull one back. Tonaldo once again from the left now to the middle. Good defending still from the Dragons. Daryl Regala. Ogwu. Ekberg gets a piece. That one intended for Galasa. And now whistles blown. Galasa got in the way. Effort rewarded here para dito kay Ekberg, and a couple of more changes as you see on your screens. Jose Marie Milo and Ralph Matthew Gregorio will make their appearances.
Substitution for Pilipinas Dragons FC. Number 11, Andre Paulo Gonzalez.
So looks like Jonathan Imperial
Jose Marie
and
Milo.
Andre Gonzalez, the lone goal scorer of this match.
Patrick Imperial, replaced by number
That's
15,
it for
Ralph
his
Matthew
debut,
Gregorio.
a scintillating one at that. Para dito kay Andre Paulo Gonzalez, number 11 for the Pilipinas Dragons, the lone goal of this match so far. 2 pairs of fresh legs for the Dragons. 2 more minutes plus added time. Looks like an arm came swinging there. It's going to be a set piece for the Dragons. Just a few yards outside of the box in the middle. Again, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok. This is the Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023 mid-year tournament in the domestic club football scene. Jared Peña looks like he will be the one to take it, although Justin Concepcion also close to that ball. 4-man wall for Manila Digger. Peña, it is poked away and saved. What a shot by Jared Peña. It's going above the wall. Trying to place it in. We'll see it once again. Whistles blown. Peña goes above the wall. A good effort by Reynold Riaso. Going to his right. Corner here for the Dragons. Manila Digger not yet out of the woods here. And ball's in play already because it was taken. A touch was made. Interesting play there for the Dragons. They've already set up and then they guarded the ball just to try and milk some time off the clock. Naghahabol again ang Manila Digger dito. Galasa, forward, Eli Usman. But Inigo Castro took the risk. Might have paid for that. And sometimes that is the risk you take. Inigo Castro going outside of the goal area, anticipating the ball as Eli Usman came rushing forward. Nagkasalbukan bahagya. Ogwu. This one goes out.
5 minutes.
5 minutes of added time. Just confirmed by our fourth official here. So if you look at your screens, more or less, when that clock hits 95, it's going to be the end of this match. There is still room for Manila Digger to salvage a draw here. Galasa, bola for Manila Digger. Ebarle, Usman. And the whistle there for Concepcion. Lumalapit ang Manila Digger. Another set piece here, and now Tonaldo. No, Jared Peña suddenly down. Not sure what happened. We are in the 92nd minute, second minute of added time. Again, +5 before stoppage. It is going to be eventually a set piece here for Manila Digger. Free kick to be taken from the left side, just a few yards outside of the penalty area. Tatlo naman ang ipanghaharang dito ng Dragons. 3-man wall. Tonaldo obviously will take it. Tonaldo lobs it inside. Masyadong mababa. A defender was there. Bola pa rin ng Manila Digger. Ogwu. And clearance once again made. That time by Santos. And a wasted possession there for Manila Digger. Cordova wins it back. There is still time here. Kauyong goes to the right, but Regala and Kauyong not on the same page. Ekberg has been playing mostly on the right side, now on his left. Deep down into the left flank, inside the box, it's collected by Reyaso. About 2 more minutes for Manila Digger to find the equalizer. Pilipinas Dragons, can they hold on? Masyadong malakas ang talbog ng bola. Eli Usman unable to handle. Karaig throws a long one and pulling away. Yun nga lang, dalawang Manila Digger players kaagad ang naroon. That was a Karaig to Karaig connection. Gian Karaig to Jan Karaig. The clock continues to tick away here. Just about a minute and change. It's up to our referee if he will be lenient, considering the time wasting that we have seen. Arm swinging here, Azares. Jared Peña Also there, Ralph Gregorio. You do not want this to be ugly. Azares. Here's the replay. Binigay kay Cordova and then taken down from behind by, I believe that was Gregorio. Regala. Pupunta kay Tonaldo. Does not meet. Ito si Steven Apia. Half a minute left. At the very least. Another long one. Karaig. To the other Karaig, John Karaig. But Azares faster to the ball. However, now there is space here. Dragons. He pulls back. Colo. Galasa. We are deep into extension here. Here's the lob. Inside. Riaso, someone's down, but I don't think it matters. And that is the final whistle. We have just concluded this contest. This was the final play. We'll see that once again. A hard challenge from Azares, and time just ended there. It's going to be 1-0 for the Pilipinas Dragons. They hold on for victory. A successful debut here for the Pilipinas Dragons FC. Andre Paulo Gonzalez, the lone connection in this match. 23rd minute.
Final score is Manila Digger FC
Some
0.
tension here to end the
Pilipinas
match.
Dragons FC
Nevertheless,
1.
Pilipinas Dragons take the full 3 points to join UP on top of
We thank you
Group
all
B.
for coming today and encourage
For
you to
now,
visit the official PFL Facebook page.
Let's
For
take a
more
look at
details on the Copa Paulino
some of the
Alcantara
action here
2023.
throughout the match.
Keep the legacy.
Teddy Travis, of course, now playing in blue. We saw him playing in red, white, and black for Mendiola. Then Riaso, to his credit, Reynold Riaso conceding only 1 goal. Tough afternoon for the Manila Digger goalkeeper. And some of the chances from the first half. This one, Jared Peña, from close range. It was really Tonaldo and Marco Cauyong trying to create here for Manila Digger. There in yellow. And then Peña again escaping some defenders. Could have been a better finish. But this was the play, the lone difference of this match. Peña directing traffic, and then the finish by Andre Gonzalez. The only goal of this match. Tonaldo tried to take one back a few minutes after, but the defenders here also doing a good job for the Pilipinas Dragons. Santos, Merino, Ekberg, all doing their respective contributions for the Pilipinas Dragons, who again, the core of the Pilipinas Dragons made of high schoolers basically. They represented the Palarong Pambansa, and also from the under-19 of Stallion, of course, Jared Peña and Inigo Castro. Just a good mix of some of the future Filipino footballers we'll be seeing for the years to come in the domestic club football scene. Second half action, habang pababa ang araw. Then some more shots there from the Pilipinas Dragons. Then Tonaldo, again, give credit to Tonaldo as well. He and Marco Cauyong just desperately tried to convert on the equalizer. Then Galasa dancing, Alvior, and then Cauyong once again. Safe to say that Inigo Castro was also challenged throughout the contest. There were corner set pieces aplenty, shots aplenty, back and forth, wide open football action throughout the course of this grueling contest. But in the end, it is the Pilipinas Dragons sealing the victory with a slim margin. Just a 1-0 victory for them, as even as Jared Peña, of course, also tried to make it 2-0 at the time. That will do it for us. Sa lahat po ng nanood, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik ng local football. This has been Manila Digger FC and the Pilipinas Dragons FC, live in the exclusive broadcast presentation sa ating Facebook and YouTube platforms. On behalf of the entire operations and broadcast crew here at the Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023 inside the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium, this has been Levi Verora on the call, and as I always say, wherever you are, wherever you're from, we'll see you at the games.